All right, so welcome to the Average Adventuring Party podcast, where this is our shiny little off season. Tell me, guys, what happened last time?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I mean, according to Gus, yes.
All of this is just Gus having a particularly vivid dream after visiting his favorite combination inn brothel.
Yes.
But I'd be dead in that dream.
No.
The dream's not over yet.
It's funnier to see you suffer.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay.
I mean, as long as you're out of sight, you're out of mind.
Well, we after one of the guys that we fought in the bar from the first episode of this put himself out of his own misery, and the other one was helped into out of his mortal coil by some asshole with a knife.
Who's not me?
That is a weird game change.
He went to go meet with Carl's contact, who is an old retired Alliance General, Isabella Torres.
Yes. Yep.
And she's like, you weren't supposed to bring the boy here. And it's like, well, you weren't supposed to find us.
So I really want to point out, and it just took me half an episode to realize that Carl is a real fancy boy, right?
Yes.
What you might say is he's Carl Urban.
He's very urbane, yes.
So.
And the naive stupidity of this kid knows no bounds.
But how are we starting this episode?
Well, you had asked if you could do something special, so
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
you
do
tell
a
me
throw
what you're
check.
gonna do.
This is a throw check, so it's a D12 and a D10.
All right. Can you make a roll for me real quick?
Ooh. One of those was a 12.
It'll be physical and probably move.
Move, Doc. Get out the way. Get out the way, Doc.
What's the highest you can roll on this?
14?
Oh, that's not going to be enough.
What did you get again?
17.
Yeah, I got 8.
So, just, I want us to start. I know you're the GM, but I want
Go right ahead.
I just start with Percy just finally snapping and grabbing the doctor by her coat and just flinging her off the cliff hundreds and hundreds of feet to her death. And then just as she's about to hit, it's cut to Percy's face, and he is still sitting on his mule, not having actually thrown her, and just
That's a big smile he has on his face.
So was I flying again in your dream? Is this what we're doing now, Percy?
Well, hurry it up. Get your ass in here. You hear from the cave.
all right.
So,
I think I'll wait out here, Percy says, looking at the small cave entrance.
Okay.
so go ahead, Gus.
Speaking of which,
Oh, yeah.
Well, I suppose of the two of us, I am more ladylike, so... And I'll just walk in.
so as you enter the cave, it's very rough, very ragged for the first 20 or 30 feet. As you get closer to Isabella, that little spot of light starts actually growing quite a bit. And once you're about 30, 40 feet in there, you pull up even to her. You actually see around a sharp corner, it looks like she has basically a high-tech bunker in here. It looks like whenever they were actually terraforming this, they dropped a full-ass bunker in here and built up the caves around it. So just what you can see is a pretty sizable little complex.
Gus is gonna look around and go, well, damn, you don't even have it in you to make your own way anymore? You gotta use repurpose Alliance tech?
What do you mean repurposed?
Just point at the bunker.
It's serving exactly its same purpose.
I'm just saying, the rest of us retired to farms and ranches.
What do you mean retired?
Oh, I apologize. We forcefully neglected to accept your future contracts.
Yes. Yes. Just get in there. We've got bigger things to talk about. Can you get the rest of your crew in here? I need them all.
Percy is like looking at himself, looking at the cave entrance, looking at himself again. So if I squeeze in. But while I'm trying to figure out how I can get into the cave, I'd like to look out and spend a plot point to activate Lay of the Land.
Uh-huh.
And
What does that
What
do?
with the land?
I spend one plot point to reveal a fact about the natural world I'm standing on. Environmental conditions, weather, or animal life has a D8 asset.
Okay.
And I'm doing that because I'm specifically looking out for, paths of approach where someone might be,
Okay.
if someone were tracking us, how they would approach. So
Okay.
I'm spending a plot point on that.
Okay.
And do I need to roll anything?
You will. So the notice will be the skill you use, but
Not movement, though, because no one's moving.
correct.
But
But what attribute do you want to use?
I don't really think I can make an excuse for physical.
Well, for that, if you wanted to use physical, basically you're actively moving around, checking it out.
yeah,
It's
I
not
guess.
just
Yeah,
standing
that's good.
still in one spot.
Yeah. And then I will go ahead and get that D8 asset as well. And I will spend another plot point to add my labor die to this.
Okay.
So, because I really don't want anyone sneaking up on us.
Too late. They've already snuck up on us.
Oh, well, that's really good, actually. So that is a 14.
All right. Well,
No ones.
gain a D12 asset as a bit or a D12 big damn hero die. You actually find a couple of approach points. So the way that this flat area is built out, it looks like there's just a one trail in that y'all came up and one trail out on the other side. There's actually some hidden caves that, like small little openings that insert in to this, basically this little plateau. You can't actually squeeze into the caves to find where they come out, but you do see little bits of light reflecting off. So it's safe to assume that this is attaching to other trails on the in the gorge. So they could be coming up from below or coming down from above. It's just not directly clear where those are coming from. You do see those two.
So I'll make a note of those. And I will also grab a biggest stick I can find and kind of use it as a walking stick.
Okay. You actually find what's essentially dried yucca. So it's grown up. You've seen the spiny branches with the long standing point up, because this gorge, at least on the sides and on the trails down, are essentially desert. And so you have a big, thick yucca stick. Yucca.
And then I'll go ahead and head into the cave with everybody else.
Okay. Cal, while they're doing that, give me a notice check as well.
Okay. I'm also gonna go ahead and give you the point for making a sniper's nest.
Okay. I did get a 1.
Okay.
So if you want to spend a plot point to create an asset, you're welcome to. Or an opportunity, not an asset.
Is a 17. There is a 1 in this batch.
Okay. I will give you a complication. And this is called kicking up dust. As either a dust storm or a shuttle landing is stirring a lot of dust in the area. You do succeed by 5 or more, so you can add a D10 big damn hero die. Mm-hmm. And what you see, you don't get a clear glimpse of where it's at, but you see off in the horizon, near at the edge of your vision, basically a large shuttle landing, and that's probably what's kicking up that dust.
Edge of the vision of the scope, too?
Yes. So they're a good long way away, but this was a fairly large ship, and it seemed rather... I mean, it's not a cheap ship. It's a rather expensive. You didn't get a good enough look to see if it was military model or if it was civilian or what it was, but it was large. It was large enough for you to see. That unfortunately has kicked up a lot of dust throughout this area, and it's continuing to kick up dust. So either they're leaving their engines on or something is going on.
I will inform the group over the communicator, like, hey, we have some company, but they're quite a ways off, big ship, and they left their engines on.
Watch out for the holes at 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 11 o'clock from your position.
Ah, I see them now.
You can probably plug those.
I will plug whoever comes through them.
So while all that's going on, what was the doctor doing? We've got Gus down the hallway, Percy tracking all over, finding some holes.
I'm somewhat in the cave, but sticking closer to the door. I'm not walking all the way up. Just enough that I can kind of listen and kind of be ready to run.
Okay. Carl is hurrying down the cave and running into the bunker. Just got his hands up and said, I'm sorry, don't shoot me. I'm sorry, ma'am. As Isabella says, we really need to talk. We need to talk in there, pointing back at the bunker. So if y'all could move your asses and get your tails into my home, we can start having a conversation.
Gus follows, but basically keeps the comm open so that everybody can hear what's going on.
Yeah. So that, and I think Percy will kind of bring up the rear.
So you're going to haul the doctor in before you?
I could be a little ahead of him, but I'm still next to the wall, not all the way in.
Oh, Percy's going in.
Oh.
You have a choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't make a single joke with any of these. I am so proud of myself. Except that was kind of a joke, but anyway. So y'all got...
Both Mike and everyone listening just lost the game.
Damn it.
I won the game.
I am the game.
So I'm trying to tell Percy to stop pushing. That I'm not going all the way in.
Stop. No, quit. And just this massive mountain of a man.
You're This is exactly why so many of our operations went south.
Oh, it's my fault. I see. And yet you guys are the dumb ones walking into a area we cannot get out of very quickly, trusting somebody.
No.
And how do you suppose we turn around and get out of here?
That way. And I just point at the door.
And a bomb happens and, rocks fall.
Well, would you rather be out here when that happens?
Or in the bunker?
Well, listen, you're already over the hump in your life.
Oh, I am.
What exactly do you got left to live for? I'm just saying, we've been in worse places than this.
I mean, I agree. I know exactly what places you're discussing. but
Yeah, that time you took us to your home planet, worse.
My home planet.
Yeah.
Oh, because Lap of Luxury is worse?
Yes.
He lost a pinky there.
It's full of stuffy assholes.
I mean,
Lost his favorite pinky.
Worth it.
so anyways,
Did
What?
you learn not to feed the one-eyed dog bacon whenever you did that?
That's a euphemism, I bet.
Amongst other things.
So,
so what are you going to tell us? We're all here now.
she leads y'all a little bit deeper into the bunker, and she sets her rifle down on a table, and she, presses some buttons and keys up, and you'll see a hollow of what y'all remember as Senator Raphael Chandler. He goes by Ted.
See, he's actually from the Outer Rim planets.
I've been waiting this entire time for that.
Did he go to, let's see, which of these isles has tropical... Which of these planets has tropical things on it?
Yeah.
I'm visiting Endor whenever you're at Hoth. Oh,
Did
wait.
he grow a really weird beard?
Was there ever a prolific serial killer in...
Looks,
but there was
looks a lot like the Doctor, actually.
There was a TV series with a kid that very much he very much resembles this kid. It was a werewolf. It was odd. No, so y'all clearly recognize Senator Ted Chandler, but
the real world analog, not a sponsor. If you want to be,
go fuck yourself.
no. I fucking dare you. Try it. Please.
So all that to say, this picture is quite a bit older. His face very much, it's not sagging, but it is not natural. He has clearly had a lot of facial plastic surgery. He's trying to appear very manly, and
It's not working?
it's not working. No,
Hell, he aged better than you, old farts.
he aged, but better is arguable. But on this, it has Senator Chandler for president, parliamentary president, and all of this, and she says, so just so y'all understand, I still run a lot of Alliance intelligence. My retirement was a sham at best. I needed to keep tabs on some of the highest profile operatives that have left service, and the fact that y'all all settled here made it so much easier. Understand, I could have killed y'all a long time ago if that was my desire.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Yes. Ah ha ha. The old guy has jokes. Well, I'm no spring chicken myself.
Sister, you ain't lying.
True story. But with Senator Chandler's potential run for presidency, I have information from y'all's last run that shows that he built his power base way back in the day off of human trafficking. He would steal kids from here, and he'd sell them throughout the verse. He did it through the syndicate, and X removed. But I have information that can show ties to him.
Tashriga Chingwa Tsao de Hundan. He is a frog humping son of a bitch.
Yes. Yes. We are talking about the same person. Unfortunately, I can't reveal any of this information. The fact that I exist here alone would be nearly enough to spark an entire civil war, another unification war. We are not welcome here as Alliance. The fact that y'all settled here gives me an out, but I do not want the just sheer chaos and instability that Senator Ted would bring with him. So, my proposition, Ted found out that y'all lived here through your little reporter buddies, investigative reporting. He has to clean y'all up. So my proposal is, y'all stay here. We clear up whatever mess of operatives he's going to be sending after y'all. And then one of y'all takes us back to the public and releases it. The problem is, this nice little life, whichever one of y'all does, that y'all have built, would come crumbling down, and you'd probably end up being arrested and put on trial and executed. Because the Alliance, y'all are criminals.
I nominate her. And as it points to Mel, it's like, what?
Seconded. Hell, she's rich.
Thirded.
She could probably buy her way out.
I'm
mean,
sorry.
I feel so loved, guys. Thanks. Yeah. But yeah.
You could
it
bribe
does
the
sound
judge.
cool. Let's go for it.
Now, if you do this,
Uh-huh.
you'd need to actually release it and not bribe Senator Ted with this for more money. And my
Potato, potato?
my psychological profile says that I don't trust you to do that.
But
Well.
we'd all still live, wouldn't we?
No.
No.
He'd keep sending operatives until eventually one of y'all made a mistake.
I mean, until I killed him.
I mean, that's a possibility too, but that would be far, far more difficult considering how much protection and security that
If I can get close to him to try to bribe him, that would put me close enough to kill.
Yeah, I mean, you do you. I mean, I mainly need to make sure that Senator Chandler never sees the presidency.
Okay.
For the good of the universe, whether it's Brown Coat Alliance, I don't care. He is a plague upon humanity.
Okay.
Right. Well,
It's funny, I remember someone calling us that too.
Did you kill babies? Did you sell babies? Did you make a profit off the backs and blood of people who are lesser than you, even though they share your same blood?
Well, I worked for the Alliance military, so
That's a fair point. But usually, most of us didn't do that.
Augustus just gives her the look, the look like, no, you were just bad at it.
right. So, if we can't trust that she won't screw it up.
I'll just turn to the boy. So you're looking for journalistic opportunities, huh?
Yes.
Well, do I have an opportunity for you?
Is this where you stab me?
No.
Is this where you shoot me?
No.
No, I'll make you famous.
Is this where you throw me off the cliff and you post it on the net?
No. I think
I'll
what
give
he's
you-
saying is...
I'll give you the means to a groundbreaking news story like you've never heard before. And I'll just give a big smile.
Is He looks over at you guys. Is he being honest? Like, what's the catch?
I think the catch is that you would be the one going on trial for breaking this news.
Wait, why would I go on trial?
Well, just think about it. What greater way to get yourself known as the best investigative journalist than to put your life on the line, which you're already doing, by the way, and go through the whole experience from end to end.
Make an influence check for me. Because he's not the smartest, but something ain't adding up to him because all of a sudden you're being nice. I rolled a 1, so if you want to spend a plot point, you can create an asset on this, or an opportunity on this as well.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Add a d6 to your roll.
And this has to do with working my way around the Alliance
Yeah.
methodology. Wow. A 4, a 4, and a 4. So I guess I'm taking the 4 as my second dice, so a 13.
Okay. Well, that's an 8 that he rolled, so you actually get a d8 as a big damn hero dice as well. This kid has just gotten out of an extended college stay because he clearly wasn't on the accelerated course. And this is really his first big break. He came out here with a plan of warning you your lives were in danger and hoping to get a story out of it. So despite being a little leery of the fact that you started being nice to him, he's like, well, this is everything that I wanted. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be happy to do it.
Yeah, I'm positive there's no way the public would ever let you be executed for revealing the truth about what's going on.
No, the you can't stop the signal is what I heard.
Yeah.
It's killing me, Mal.
Killed me with a sword. I think Percy would Percy. I'm gonna do like a mental check, like an 8 and my D8 and my. What would be like a good one to know, like politics?
No would be
No. No. The no.
Just not.
The no on mine should be spelled N-O because it's
yeah.
the D4. But let's
I
see.
mean, you're a smart guy. Your mental die isn't
Yeah,
bad.
my mental die is an 8, and I can probably add a big damn hero die to this. Okay, that's not a 1, so that's good. So that's a 6. I'm gonna add a big damn hero die to that.
Okay.
That's a 7, so that's a 13.
Okay.
So what I want to know is, would he be putting himself in legal... I mean, clearly he would be putting himself in legal jeopardy for breaking the story. Would it be the sort of thing where he has not a alliance operative or having had any involvement in the situation? Would he be at risk for something like execution?
So, to the best of your knowledge, he wouldn't even be in legal trouble for this because right now it's a conspiracy theory. Like it's operatives themselves are crackpot conspiracy theories. The fact that y'all exist is barely known around the world. Would he be in trouble with the law? No, not at all. Would Senator Ted think that he was a danger and a risk and likely him or his allies try to silence the story the pointing way? That is nearly guaranteed.
I think we'll need a little bit more. I was involved in this operation. Oh yeah, I need to spend a plot point for using that big damn hero die. But I was there and I saw
What you did?
I saw what
Saw it with your own 2 eyes?
that was the job that told me I couldn't do this anymore. I will help break this story. Even if it means that they put me on trial.
I'll change your name. I'll have sources.
It may not be enough.
Okay.
Why don't you hear me out? Why don't you let him do it? I point at the kid. Why don't we just make sure he's not silenced until then? Because, and don't take this the wrong way, but if they put you on trial, then they're going to know that you're active, which means they're going to know the rest of us are active. Which means my retirement is going to go down the damn drain.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
I acted alone.
I don't think that's how that works. And I'll point at the old general, like, if she's keeping tabs on us, I guarantee there's others keeping tabs on us.
It probably won't work that way if they think you're all dead.
Well, hell, I know the doc looks mostly dead, but
Cal, give me a spot check. Or a notice check.
Okay. 8. Oh, they're still over here. 8. Can I make that a social attribute? Or does it-
How would you do it as social?
Nah, do mental.
Okay.
Do I still get D8 for aiming for the hat and my sniper nest thing?
Yes.
Cool. That's a 12, and there's also a 1 in this batch.
Okay. Oh, that's right. They were kicking up dust.
Yes, they were.
But I rolled the exact same thing as my low die. You actually see through the dust that's coming over. You've kind of been scanning the horizon to see if anyone comes up, and you actually start hearing a little buzz, and a miniature little shuttlecraft actually comes landing right in that clearing where they're at.
Can I recognize what kind of craft it is?
That with a 14, you said, or was that a 12?
It was a 12.
Okay, with a 12, you can recognize that this is a private craft. It doesn't bear alliance markings, but it does have. Well, actually, give me a no check to see if you know this.
And the mental. That's a 3.
Okay, total.
Yeah.
Was there a 1 involved?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Fuck you.
I'm actually going to step up that cloud of dust from a D6 to a D8 as that complication. And you do see there's a part of a marking on it, but as it's landing, it's just kicking up so much dust, you can't actually get enough of the symbol to recognize it. It is not the standard alliance symbol. It's not a brown coat symbol. It's none of the gang.
It's
so it's
very
not
much
triads.
An expensive
Yes,
mobile craft.
It is. It is.
Okay. And over the comm, these guys are going to hear, okay, definitely got company. Can't see the insignia on the side, but it is very expensive. And it is a small mobile craft. I'll keep an eye out for whoever comes out of it, but they're right outside.
I think we have company.
Funny you mention people coming out. Because the door does drop. And this is a cargo, little cargo shuttle. So it looks like it could hold anywhere between 10 to 16 people if they were packing in. And you have somebody coming out looking around. Make a sneak check, actually.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 if you want to create an asset. Oh, I also need the D8 for Dusty. All right, excellent.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy your one.
All right.
Sneak.
Real dusty. It's dusty here too. That's the asset.
What do I do for the opportunity thing?
You're going to add a D6.
Okay.
Or, if you wanted to, you can step back a complication. So, the complication is currently a D8.
Yeah, stepping back that damn thing.
Okay, so it's step back to a D6.
Nine.
All right. So, they actually rolled a 13. At this point, you can take the loss, or if you have any big damn hero die, you can spend a plot point to add. You can add as many big damn hero die as you desire, but it costs 1 plot point per.
Sure.
You need a 4 or higher. It's 5.
No, that's a 2.
Ah, damn.
Does the
It adds on to the total, so
Okay.
you're at 11.
was the sniper nest a thing I should have been rolling for?
Yes.
Okay.
So if the sniper nest is higher than a 4, you can replace it with that 4 or the 5. That's cocked. Yeah.
Still 3.
Yeah.
Oh no, they made you.
Damn it.
So you're at
Yeah, but-
11. So if you have another big damn hero die and want to spend it, you can. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, they're going to spot you.
Might as well.
Okay.
Don't roll a 2.
It's a 7.
Hey,
All right.
there you go. Oh, that beats it by 5.
So yep, that will actually
Hey.
get a big damn hero die of a D8 back. So they come out. They're scanning around. They're looking for any snipers or anything, but they don't see anything. When they don't see anything, they start waving out, and you just see. It's hard to see with all the dust blowing around, but you see at a minimum. Let's see how many you actually see. You see 5, at least 5, but there's some space in between them, so there could be more. And they're heading to the mouth of the cave.
Are they armed?
Yes.
Okay, guys. Company coming. Minimum 5 hostiles. 5 hostiles. I repeat.
So we've got hostiles incoming.
About that time, you start hearing woo, 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 as the bunker starts showing proximity alerts as they enter into the cave. And you actually hear ka-chong, 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 ka-chong.
Do you want me to start firing?
Hold off for now, I'd say.
And
How is Izzy reacting to all this?
she give me a spot check
Or notice.
and notice.
Yeah, I'd like to make that 2.
I'm gonna spend one to get a big damn hero dice.
Hold off on that.
Oh, okay,
You spin for the big damn hero die after the roll.
okay. I got an 11,
Okay.
7, and a 4.
Got a 6.
All right. You notice that Izzy is actually starting to run back deeper into the bunker.
Did she seem surprised before she
Yes,
started?
yes,
Okay.
she did seem surprised, but you hear ka-chonk as she had run through the door, and a security wall blocked that door off.
She ditched y'all?
She ditched us, guys.
All right.
Unless you think you can open that door somehow.
To be fair, y'all showed up unannounced,
No, we were announced.
calling a lot. Well,
The dumb kid announced us.
calling a lot of attention, and then all of a sudden there's some people showing up. So it looks from her viewpoint that y'all set a trap for her.
Yeah.
And so
We didn't even know she was here. How would we say?
Gus is going to say, why don't you let a couple of them get down this way? It's not going to do us any good firing up at them.
That's true.
They're already headed your way.
Yeah, but I mean, let them get down the gorge a bit before.
No. There's a
in the
shuttle
cave.
parked outside the cave, and several of them are heading in right this second.
Oh, hell, then shoot them in the back.
Sure.
Wait until they've trickled into the cave, though. Maybe.
y'all also notice that y'all inside the room, y'all are actually locked in this room. There's a security door on
So I figured.
on the back. There's a security door, like a security wall that dropped on the door y'all came in.
Can I try to knock on the door that closed with Isabella and be like, do you have any weapons?
You don't hear anything except the klaxon going off.
Is there anything else in this bunker room?
Surprised we won the war.
Gus, give me a notice smell. Anyone else who wants to give a notice check, you can do that as well. Nobody has notice hearing, I think.
Nope. Oh, I got a 1.
An 8.
I'm going to spend a PP to not take a complication. Or actually, I can...
No, if you rolled a 1, I can spend a point for a complication.
Oh, but I can... Got it. I can...
Oh, yes, you can do a recovery roll later to reduce a complication as well.
Can I roll for
But I got...
those two?
I got an...
Not on this one.
Okay.
I got an 8, and I'm going to add a big damn hero die to that. So.
Right now, the target is 9 for anyone who wants to spend
Yeah.
a big damn hero.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Add 1.
yeah, I beat it by 2. So that I have to spend up.
Which puts me at 17.
Okay.
Fucking A. I got another 1.
All right, with 2 1s, I have to... were both the ones that you initially rolled 1?
No. One,
Okay, all right.
One I initially rolled was a 1, and then I did my big damn hero dice and got a
So I'm going to give you a complication,
Okay.
specifically saying leaning against the vent. Everybody who passed, you hear a hissing sound, and old super smeller over there, you smell a distinct odor. It's not poisonous, but it is intended to knock you out. So they're basically pumping knockout gas into, or not they, Isabella is pumping knockout gas into this room.
Yeah.
It's still a fairly large room, so it's going to take a moment to fill up, but the doc there is just huffing away at it, going, oh, this reminds me of med school.
That's fine. I'm going to look over at Percy and... Well, Tiny, we need to get that door open.
I will go ahead and try to use my strength and maybe even my yucca stick to force the door open. And yeah, that's a D10.
So your yucca stick, your whomping stick, being a signature asset, you don't have to spend any plot points to activate it. If you have any skills or abilities that you want to spend a plot point to activate, those do. I'm sorry, not the skills. Any distinctions that you may want to activate, those cost a plot point.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm doing labor already.
Yes, this would be labor and physical.
So actually, I don't think I can add my labor to my labor. So I don't think I can spend that.
Well, if you make an argument for using something other than labor, tell me how you're going to be doing it and how...
Throwing the door open. No, I really don't think I can, but I think this is a lot of dice. And I still have a big damn hero die. in
Okay.
case I don't make
All
it.
right.
So.
Okay.
Well, that's a 20.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I've got to set the difficulty for the
Yeah.
door. Oh. 17. So you beat it. So this giant of a man, you just pull a big John and you reach down there underneath the edge of the door and you take your yucca stick and you pry it just enough to get a hand underneath it. And then you just literally just kind of very slowly lift this door up. And you are essentially holding this blast door up with your Herculean effort right there. Holy shit.
I'll start to walk out. Doc, get your ass over here.
I'm laughing and just.
So
We can try to maybe push that gas out towards them, maybe.
I need you to make a physical and a defense roll. So you apply a skill that is not move.
Yeah.
If you apply move, you drop the door.
Fly. He's just got a real cool haircut.
Let's see. But not move.
Not move.
I think I can use labor on that one.
Yeah.
And let's see. Would I say that this relates to me being Jolly Giant?
Yeah.
Or all right.
Are you spending a PP to activate it, or are you using it as a D4 to gain a plot point?
I'm going to use it. Actually, good point. I'm going to use it as a D4 to gain a plot
Okay.
point.
Well, you have that stack over there. You can
Yeah.
grab one from it.
All right. So that is a. Let's see if that. I mean, that's not going to be higher, but that is a 16.
Okay. Was that a 1 there?
Yeah, it was a 1,
Okay.
unfortunately.
So I am going to give you a complication. So you take the plot point for.
I'm going to
Well,
take that complication, yes, and take that.
I was going to say take the plot point first for
Yeah.
the using the D4. The complication.
I can just ignore the complication using rugged.
Correct. The
But I can't buy it
complication that you're getting is starting to sweat. So you're holding this up and sweat's starting to pour down your hands and it's making it difficult to hold on. So using that, if it is an extended holding period, that will be when that applies. Now, that won't, after the door is closed, that complication won't apply anymore.
In which
Please
case,
hurry.
yeah, I was gonna say I'll tell Doc to get her ass over, and if she doesn't start moving, oh well.
You do get a D8 big damn hero die because you beat it by more than 5. And basically what happened is one of these soldiers is coming up the cave, sees you, and starts basically going, he ducks his head around and goes, pow, pow, pow. Unfortunately, he is a horrible shot. He's clearly Alliance trained.
A stormtrooper?
With a roll like that, yes. No, the real stormtroopers, like in canon, are just fucking god-awful, terrible killing machines.
So, yep, Gus is gonna run past Percy holding the door. Gonna see that there's someone guns out and go, well, about damn time, and pull his pocket shotgun.
Okay? You're talking about the weapon, right? Oh, God.
I'm gonna make an intimidate check.
Okay, Lyndon B. Johnson.
This is why I'm doing it. Zip.
He shoots it off.
So, let's see. Physical and shotgun. And specialization shotgun. I got a 13. At first, if I hit somebody, that's fine. But mostly I'm looking just to create some space.
Well, congratulations. You created some space by shooting him in the face. So basically what happened is you didn't have a direct shot on him because he was reaching over. But buckshot in a cave, very reflective.
I'm going to do that thing where I try to carefully line up a shot and then remember that I don't carry a standard pistol anymore. I carry a tiny shotgun and just start unloading buckshot down the way.
Yeah. You have created a successful distraction, and in fact, you did in fact kill somebody. So,
Well, Doctor, are you coming or are we leaving you in here?
So before I head towards the door, since I'm pretty sure I know what type of poison this is, not really poison, but whatever, gas.
yeah.
Can I use my, of course I know what I'm doing, to make a makeshift, plug for the vent or something? Not really plug, but to where it kind of pushes it down rather than in the room. It just kind of...
So you can use your 2 steps ahead. Read what that does.
My 2 steps ahead. Yeah.
So what does that do?
So I put a sabotage in motion and spend 1 PP to create poison D8 asset.
Yes. So essentially, what you're able to do is, as you're running out, you see, oh, this has some air lines and some air ducts, and you're able to see where it's likely going to be connected to, and you take your cane and you pry out a little duct, and yeah, you're basically pulling the ductwork with you. So yes, you are carrying knockout gas around with you right now.
I want to aim it down the cave rather than at them.
Well, they're in front of you, so
Yeah, there's just that moment where I smell it again. It's damnation, woman!
we're trying to run away from this shit.
So I realize it's probably a bad idea to keep shooting now that the hallway is filling with gas.
It's not explosive gas, it's sleepy gas.
It's still an aerosol chemical. It might decide to be explosive.
So
The kid, he's fine if he wants to nap it off.
Forgot about the kid.
Well, funny you mentioned that because he failed his check horribly, and he is La La Land.
It's a whole bunch of not our problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Okay.
we're a little pinned down in here.
Also, you hear pow, 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 and then Gus cussing out the doc.
That must be Carrie. It must be really loud. So over the comm, you're going to hear, can I start shooting now?
Yes, please do. I would consider it a personal favor.
All right, so let's
Told
do,
me to wait!
You're going to get a free shot.
Okay.
And then we'll do initiative.
Okay. Okay, 13.
All right. That beats the 10 of one of the grunts, so tell me how you snipe one of these little assholes.
I'm going to get the guy hanging out in the back
Okay.
straight to the head.
All right. And another one bites the dust.
Yep.
All right.
And then start
we're
reload.
down to 3, guys.
Another one down.
Well, that's if there were only 5.
Correct.
What you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, just shoot the shuttle. It's fine.
I shot the shuttle.
But I did not shoot the landing craft.
Whoa.
I mean, I could do that, but first
Initiative
I want
time?
Yes, initiative time.
I'm going to use mental and fight sturdy.
Okay.
I'm going to use mental and craft for my poison.
I'm going to use physical and labor. So I'm holding the door.
You don't have to anymore.
I'm doing
Yeah,
physical.
I
you
know.
were the last one holding the door, so you are free to run.
You guys left the kid?
Yeah, he's asleep.
Yeah, he
that
got knocked out. He too was sitting close to the vent.
He'll be fine as long as the room doesn't fill up and stay that way.
Oh, I got doubles. Does that count for anything?
No.
No, it does not.
Damn.
It's double ones, maybe.
No.
that does count for something.
I likewise got doubles.
I likewise got doubles, but they're not good.
I got 2.
Were they double ones?
No, they're not.
Ah, damn.
But I was close.
I got a 14.
Well, you're dual wielding, so go ahead and re-roll those 2s.
Wrong system.
No,
Yeah.
All right. So what did you have, Ray?
16.
16,
18.
18,
14.
14,
4.
4. All right. So it'll be the 3 of y'all, the soldiers, then 4. All right.
I suck at initiative in this game for some reason.
Gus, your go.
Does Percy still have his big stick?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll reload my shotgun. How about I clear you a nice clean path? So I'm gonna. Can I create an asset for him?
We'll say yeah. I mean, whether the game covers it or not, I like the idea.
So I'm going to poke around the corner and start shooting the ceiling to, like, just create random havoc, but also see if anything drops off.
Okay, so you'll need to spend a plot point, and that creates a D6 asset for whatever you intend to do.
So
All right.
the path is clear for you if you want it.
You had 16. All right, Miss Gassy, your go.
Change your pants, woman.
Stop eating beans every damn meal. God,
It's the West. There.
go ram it.
So I still have the gas, right?
Yeah.
Can I see anybody? Am I close enough to...
I mean, yes, everybody is crammed in this
You're
narrow
as
cave.
close as you need to be.
You see 4 soldiers currently,
Coming at us?
yeah, down this cave hallway.
So... Then let's... I'm going to...
It's clear she's old.
I am. Of course I know what I'm doing, and... Not really that, but of course I know what I'm doing. I am going to attempt to throw a knife that I've just pulled out from under my sleeve.
Okay. So use physical.
With my fancy gloves, which
Okay.
helps with the grip and everything.
Uh-huh.
You know?
You'll use physical and throw and your fancy gloves.
Okay. This can't go bad.
Well, I rolled a 1 if you want to buy an opportunity. Which would
I mean-
gain you a D6.
Nah. I got a 8.
8. That beats the 6. So you're throw your knife and it goes and cuts a guy right in the jugular. I mean, it's just like a John Woo movie. Just and he splurts out blood and drops, letting off some shots as he falls. Which
Does the
doesn't
shots hit
anyone.
anybody? No. Damn.
Yes, you.
Funny you should ask. All right,
I took care of one for you.
Right.
Jolly Green, you're up.
So now that I can let the door drop, I'm going to take advantage of the opening that Gus made for me, and I'm going to charge down the hallway
Okay.
and just to try to, because I imagine he kicked up a lot of dust and dirt. So my idea is to take advantage of the limited visibility, especially with the lead guy having gotten... like the idea being that before he even finishes going down, I'm charging through, using him as a shield as I battering ram my way through these guys.
Remember, you have an additional D6.
Yep. And I will...
I rolled 2 1s on separate rolls, but if there is any desire to purchase opportunity.
Let's see. So, seize the opportunity and spend the PP. That don't have any complications right now
Okay.
that I think apply, so I'll just... Yes. And what's my target difficulty?
Well, it's different on each individual.
Okay.
You're just making one roll, though.
Okay. So, I've got 13, and you know what?
13 will actually do it, and you'll get a D8 big damn hero die.
All right, I'll go ahead and take that.
You manage to basically catch all 3 up as you're charging down the hallway with your yucca stick. You make it to the end of the cave, and you just shove them out, and they go flying, and they actually toss over onto the existing troops that were coming out. So you actually see about 4 more troops, and one that just has been shot in the shuttle. You don't know if there's any more in the shuttle.
Automata.
So
4 more out here.
all right, that is all 3 of y'all. So they go. The ones that you tossed out, they're actually caught up trying to get up. So that's going to take care of those. From inside the shuttle, you actually see one coming out, and he reaches up to his vest, pulls a pin, and is going to try and throw a grenade into the cave. So he's actually... Who's furthest back in the cave?
Probably me at this point.
So it's actually her that he's aiming at, because he's aiming past him. And I've got to see what his... he's going to step back his physical die by 1 to step up his fight for a scene. No, he's not going to do that yet. So he'll use 10.
What do I roll?
Um,
I'm assuming my physical and fight.
Physical and fight, physical and move.
Do physical and move. Got an 11.
All right. Well, he actually hits 11. So he does make the target.
Can I do this and do my big hero die?
You can.
That you're guaranteed not to get hit with that.
Yep, that adds 3.
All right. So he throws this grenade in, but this being a very rocky cave, it bounces in, it hits the wall. You take your cane and you hit it back, and it actually comes back out. I now have to roll. I need you to make a roll, and I'm going to have to make a roll for them. And I'm just going to do them as one group. So 9 is the target difficulty.
Okay.
And they made 9.
I made 12.
All right. So this grenade comes bouncing out, and you see it, and you smack it further
Yeah,
out.
I was gonna say I used throw and physical because
Yeah.
I'm like throwing it towards them.
And so it goes flying up. It explodes. Cal, you see a grenade going off in midair above the fracas, and it is now your turn.
I'm gonna keep shooting people.
Okay. Oh, you killed one.
Did you just roll double ones?
No.
Still.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, so I guarantee.
Yeah, she's got a 6 on one of those dice, so.
Okay, 12.
All right.
There is a 1 in the batch, though.
We'll step. Oh, that's right. I still have Dusty. It's a D6, not a D8. Now, ooh, 9. 12. That means that you do kill one. You don't get a big dim hero die. So, new initiative. And
Well, that's mediocre.
I'm going to use physical and fight.
That's what I used. I only got a
I'm
9.
using physical and move. Because I'm going to move. Oh, damn it. I got a 1.
all right. What's your number?
6.
6,
14.
14,
9.
9,
5.
5. You're up. One of them is up. The rest of y'all are up. And then, oh wait, who had less than 7?
Me.
Okay,
And
so
Ray.
Gary, me, Steve, me, y'all.
So, how many are left?
Right now there are 7. Nope, 6 because she killed one, plus the guy that threw the grenade.
Probably some sort of commander or something like that.
So,
That's a safe assumption. Yes.
All them purple bellies look alike.
so I'm going to keep physical, and I am going to fight dirty.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to kind of go in, look like I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm just going to pull the pin on one of the grenades on his vest.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to add a big damn hero die.
Okay. What was your total before that?
11.
You take it back. You don't need to do the. He only rolled 9. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say he was still near the shuttle whenever it blew up. Whenever he blew up, so yeah, he has crippled the shuttle as you pull the pin, and it goes. And multiple grenades go off. Oddly enough, wearing a bandolier of grenades is not great when somebody can.
Yeah, it's going to be that thing where, like, Augustus squares up to him. The guy, he lets the guy hit him. And when the guy, comes back and kind of does that, like, haha, I've struck you. Gus just holds up a handful of pins.
I imagine pushes him back so that he.
Well, the commander's taken care of, so he's not going next. So,
Okay.
Steve, you're up.
All right. Just using my whomping stick, I'm gonna just go ahead and whomp.
Womp womp.
So let's see. That is a D8 that I add. That is a 17.
You know what? They rolled a 7. Instead of giving you 2 big damn hero dice, I'm going to let you take out 2 additional. So you go whomping in, and this giant of a man is just swinging his big stick around, and you
It's like twirling it over my head. Like
you take out 3 of the remaining.
In a fight, right?
I imagine I just like send them right off the edge of the gorge with like one sweeping swing of my whomping stick.
Yes, you have whomped well. So there are only 3 remaining. They are quickly realizing they got in way over their head. And they toss their weapons down, and they're like, please, we're sorry. We were just following orders. Please don't kill us.
Whose orders?
Well, do y'all do anything else? I'm looking over here at Murderous and Sharpshooter.
I was going to say, while they're all doing that, I am going to kill the kid.
The door's closed right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
No, but he was outside.
No, he was
No,
inside.
He was passed out. And in fact, I was waiting for you to say, I used my gas thing because when the door closed, it actually cut the conduit. But
I mean, if it's any consolation, you can just leave him in there. He'll suffocate.
I'm sure Izzy has a way out.
Yeah, she locked it on her way out.
Well, there's
I'm
a
pretty
vent
sure she has a
there.
vent.
I'm sure that eventually she'll come out.
yeah, right now, y'all have set a deadly trap for her, is where she's at. So.
It's not deadly. It just knocks her out.
Yeah, these guys are fucking amateurs.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
well then in that case, then I'm gonna try to get a fireball or something and go through the vent, so that way it starts a fire in that room.
Unfortunately, you pulled the vent through the door. The door went like
true,
this. It's
that's
kind of like a
true.
water hose where you kink it.
Damn.
Now there is extra gas backing up into the room right now because you have, basically cut off a duct. But
That problem will take care of itself.
yeah, one way or the other.
Okay.
So is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you shooting anybody that has their
Do we
hands
want
raised?
this? Do we want this shuttle?
The shuttle's crippled. It's worthless.
Well, I was gonna.
She wants
Further.
it to go boom.
I was gonna further cripple it. Maybe take out these guys.
Yeah,
sitting
but that
next
will
to-
make that will make a big blast even more.
I don't think she can make it blow up with a sniper rifle.
I just want to just be inoperable.
I think it is inoperable.
Well, it's technically still operable. The door just won't close right now. There is a new hatch.
It has a stuck door. Its door was cheap.
Yeah, essentially.
So yeah, I want to shoot the shuttle and make it turn off
Okay.
at the very least.
Oh, yeah,
so the
just shoot the
dust can
engine?
go
Yeah,
away.
yeah. You can easily shoot the engine. I'm gonna say that's actually, with your setup, should be pretty easy.
Okay. 16.
Oh yes. You just absolutely destroy that engine. It rolled an 8, so yeah. Yeah, it is flaming wreckage. So they throw their hands up. They're like, no, Senator Chandler sent us.
Did you almost slip up there?
No, that was intentional. Senator Chandler sent us. He said that we'd be able to retire real quick if we just took care of you guys. He landed his ship over here, and y'all actually can hear the as y'all see that very expensive ship leaving Atmo. Because clearly they were watching what was happening to their shuttle. And he has decided it is a good time to be elsewhere in the galaxy.
Was there
May,
any-
do you think you can hit that one's engines?
I think that's even too far for me.
I mean, you could try.
Sure, let's try.
Can I give her my big damn hero dice?
I have a 10 still.
Well, it is entirely possible.
Sure. We'll use all the dice. $16.
You want to spend the big damn hero die?
It
one
rolled
was-
a 10.
Whoa, hang on. Let me.
It rolled a 10.
It rolled a 10, so you beat it by 5.
So actually, that's a 24.
Well, you're only taking the 2 highest. Oh, you put a big damn
I put
hero
a big
die?
damn hero die in there.
24? Mm-hmm. Because you've more than doubled it. I will let you say that you have made an impossible shot, and you have at least crippled one engine. So as it's flying, it's starting to hit burn. It just starts woo, 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 and it's listing off to a side. They're trying to correct. And let's see, odds they do, evens they don't. They do end up correcting, but they're limping out of Atmo. So
Did what I could, and then you kind of hear the branch under her creak a little bit. Like, and I'm gonna move.
So that's actually where we will wrap this episode part up, and we'll lead with the epilogue. So, having fended off the assassins and the operatives that Senator Chandler has sent against y'all, eventually Captain Isabella, or General Isabella,
She come to her fucking senses.
opens the door, realize that y'all didn't lead Chandler to y'all. It was all the fucking idiot Carl. And they actually go forward with Augustus's plan of letting Carl break the news. There's a lot of shady shit that happens in the verse, but the general populace of the Alliance don't take well to, baby smuggling rings and just selling people into slavery. So that is not only the end of the political career of Senator Chandler, but he's actually arrested and sentenced to basically life in prison. Carl actually came out of this smelling like roses, because there not only was there the evidence that he dug up and that Isabella provided to him, it turns out there were actually security footage showing Chandler's ship there and the assassination of plots on an Alliance general, saying that they were trying to attack General Isabella. Now, oddly enough, they claimed that it happened on a planet other than Harvest, but the truth is easily bent for Alliance news. There's no mention of y'all.
Thank God.
And y'all are able to go back to your happy retirements.
Those three
Boring.
operatives that threw down their weapons, they also retired.
Yes. Yes, they were found at the bottom of the gorge with...
I like to think that they are now working on a farm while I tend the rocks, and then like, can we take a break yet? I'm like, no.
Gus is just sitting there watching them like, you try and leave this farm, I got a place at the bottom of the gorge for you.
Oh no, Gus is just, self-aware enough to wait for them to like go out to pee one day, and that guy never comes back again. Like, he's gonna keep watch as long as he needs to clean up the issue, and then go back to napping on his porch.
Well, thank y'all for joining us for our own unique version of Firefly Verse. How did you guys like it? Did y'all...
I like the dice. Anything that lets me roll a bunch of dice, even if I'm only using 2 of them.
As far as a contested... I generally dislike contested die systems, because it can rapidly fuck you. But this one has a lot of things built in for the players to get extra dice or to be able to modify the results. So it at least gives you some semblance of balance. And when you are fucked, you're getting something out of it. So...
Unless you're rolling initiative.
Unless you're rolling initiative.
I don't know. They got plenty of consequences on you for rolling initiative.
Yes. Called ka-chink. Into the head.
Well, that's all that I have for this, though. Visit us at the places, do the things. We do mouse stuff for money. Remember.
Sponsor F-Bomb!
Lily says bye to... Or was it Lily? Your favorite
Whore.
whore?
Yeah. Oh, that was unintentional.
Yeah. I was going to say, Lily says come back, Gus, but, bye, Lily.
Lily, our guest from last sessions, we love you.
Yeah.
This was so unintentional.
We'll see you next time on the Average Adventuring
This is all
Party
Mike's fault.
podcast.
This is all Mike's fault.
Technically, it's Gary's.
Yeah.